Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Hi, Dark Ray. As we get into this map and thank our lucky stars that our enemies only know about how to steal rings and not bracelets. We are blessed in that way. This map has a few interesting things going on that I'm going to want to gear appropriately for. One of the big ones is we aren't going to need warp this chapter, but we may need a rescue. Hey, Eshi. Yeah, it is funny that you can use the bracelets on this map. Doesn't seem like that should be allowed. And we're gonna throw a restore staff on as well. Oh, wait, I have to buy the restore staff, I think. Pretty sure there's one in the store. Yes, the time crystal is gone at the beginning of this map. Oh, I can't go to the marketplace. Alright, we're gonna just make do without a restore staff then. Hey, Funhow, you had Sean kill the dragons. I was watching somebody's stream recently where they played this map and killed the dragons, and I was like, you are braver than I am.
You got it.
Can this guy really not reach her from there? Wow, he can't.
All right.
Alright, we'll just trigger holdout here. Who's dead? Nobody's dead yet. Missing 94s is truly a Fire Emblem moment. Yeah, but we get a crit, so it's all good.
There's a ring. I think not.
Imagine getting dunked on by Vale. What a shame.
Your orders, please.
Oh, I set up something fun for you guys in between the last stream and now. I added Streamlabs has a loyalty point system, which is kind of like Twitch channel points. And I put the commands for that in the video description. So if you want to see if you have points and then spend them on things, you can.
I love you all. Yeah. That helps.
Hey, Irony, how's it going?
I'm listening.
I know how it's going, I just talked to you. You're playing Thracia. Which I assume means it's going great, because can't play Thracia and not have fun. Even at a low level, I would think Yunaka would be fine in the bush. Is the stream messed up? Yeah, if the stream is messed up, let me know and I'll try to fix it.
Very well.
Okay, good. Glad it's running smooth for you now.
Go, my corrupted.
It's actually a pretty big dodge. We can probably get everyone out of freeze range now. Aside from Fire Emblem, what other game series do I like? That's a good question. I would say my favorite game that isn't Fire Emblem. Why did Chloe gain 10 bond points? I probably left her on a yellow square. But aside from Fire Emblem, my favorite game is probably Risk of Rain. Love me some Risk of Rain. Other than that, I play a lot of JRPGs. So I play Final Fantasy. I'm trying to get through Octopath right now, although it's hard to find the time to play it. Guild Wars 2 is a game I like a lot.
I won't let this go to my head.
I was playing Thracia earlier this year, then Engage came out. Yeah, Thracia is really fun. Well, I don't know. I guess some people find Thracia really frustrating, but I think Thracia is really fun. Ooh, actually, we can make use of our new warrior longbow and not eat a counterattack. You go, Anna. Have I played Xenoblade? I've played through most of Xenoblade Chronicles. And then I forget what happened. I think a game came out and I got distracted from it. So at some point I'm going to have to go back and play it. But so I've played about half of Xenoblade Chronicles and that's it. Oh, he has Vantage because he has the Leaf Emblem, but that's, like, fine, right? It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I won't miss.
Damn, Allchris not messing around.
To win.
Unfortunately for him, he will also not be on the team too much longer. But as long as I've got deployment slots, he can be here. Yeah, everyone I know that has played Xenoblade loves it. It just, there's just so many games out, it's hard to find time to play them all. All crits, more like all crits. True!
Pretty weak.
Cantor's so good. I don't know who decided we deserve Cantor. I wonder if I can, bolting down this guy and then not have to deal with Sigurd for a minute. Oh, you got Prime Remastered? I heard Prime Remastered was great. I played, the only Prime game I've played was, 2, which I played back in the GameCube days. But I really liked that game. I thought it was fun. Let me just make sure I'm not in significant danger here. 22 versus 13 defense. No, not at all. Also, the song on this map is a banger.
Dream well.
I was impressed with the Prime remaster, though. I mean, just visually, I thought it looked great. And I'm sure it plays well too. But I was especially impressed with the visuals. Yeah, this is a super cool chapter the first time you play it. I think, like, especially with the DLC, it loses, like, some of its novelty on replays. Because, like, once you know the tricks, it's not as bad. But very cool map. And it's an escape map. I love escape maps.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the true Thracia BS would have been if they made it escape all, but I guess they weren't feeling mean enough to do that. Let's see, I'm on extra life mode, so I don't have to worry too much. I can play pretty aggressively with Alear, I think. Escape is my favorite objective in Fire Emblem. At some point, I'm gonna have to make a video just talking about Escape. Such a good objective. Alright, what's the maximum amount of damage you can take if I wait here? Take. Okay, so 9 from that guy. 13 from that guy. None from that guy. Okay, yeah, pretty sure even if literally everybody hits, she's fine because she has the Tiki extra life.
Understood.
Oh, he has the exclamation point because he has the rapier from Marth. I'm sitting there like, why does this guy have an exclamation mark? But there is a good reason for it. This run we're using Etier instead of Alchrist, even though I do believe Alchrist is better, but I want to use Etier because I think she's funny. Yeah, I was pretty surprised they took away the crystal the first time. I was not emotionally prepared for that. The Camilla armor makes Alear's thigh look massive.
The corrupted hounds.
Yeah, it was cool that they took away the crystal. I just was not expecting it. Mavir, my beloved.
Which of those morons is gonna be my first victim?
Orders are orders. I just hope the other side gets a few good slices on me.
We won't let them escape, Lady Vale. You have my word.
Camilla gives Thunder Thighs as an engaged skill. Apparently.
Cannot allow them to slow us down.
Kagetsu is gonna join in 2 seconds.
They're cutting us off. How can
Actually, maybe right now? Yeah, right now.
the divine dragon's forces? Good.
I can confidently say Warrior Etier is definitely not being hard carried by Lid. I think Etier is like fine in Warrior.
And they have no
You know, his longbow backup attacks are good.
I am back, Princess Ivy.
Zokov, how did you fare?
I was unable to recover the stolen rings from the Dragon Girl, but I did get this. Oh, pretty crystal. Perhaps these gifts will be enough to get them.
He's
out of
here.
this bind.
Kagetsu.
Let's hope so.
Everybody give Kagetsu a quiz, please.
Hello, Divine One. Princess Ivy? Why are you here? I Wanted to try one last time to change my father's mind.
Yeah, Kagetsu's here to carry the rest of the run.
These rings from Destinia Cathedral.
You got 2 rings.
Yes, here they are. The ring of the Lady of the Plains and the ring of the Princess Exalt.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you that if you put Lyn on Warrior Etier, it does fix a lot of her issues. The problem with putting Lyn on Etier is just that, like, then you're not putting Lyn on somebody else, you know?
I know this isn't enough to atone for all I've done.
But I don't know if you need to, like, actually put Lyn on Etier. Like, I feel like you could just throw Speed Taker on there and maybe Speed plus 3 and she'd be fine.
Since it was entrusted to Elusia. Sweep across! Emblem of Blazing!
Zelkov is an interesting character because I feel like people just look at his class and then compare him to, like, Yunaka, which I understand, but when you look at his bases, they're pretty insane. Like, if you reclass him, he compares pretty favorably to most combat units. The only problem is he needs to level up 4 times before you get to reclass him, which is kind of a pain. Chain attack time, baby.
Marth?
Oh,
No.
my, Alear's thighs are gonna go away now.
Lucina.
I may not be the Hero King, and I cannot replace him, but I can aid you. I strive to be a light in the dark. A light.
I wish that they gave us the version of Lucina with the mask. I love her outfit with the mask. It's so cool.
Now, engage with me.
I have one more gift for you, Divine One.
The Draconic Time Crystal. How did you get it?
I borrowed it. While it is not one of the stolen rings, perhaps it will help.
Thank you.
But yeah, they really just hand you, like, 3 super Pogger units all at the same time. And I appreciate it. Although I kind of wish I still had my Camilla. Oh, I see. There's a chain guard happening.
Come and face me.
Let's make sure he's not in any... I don't think Kagetsu is in any danger from anyone on this map, really. But let me just check. Yeah, it's max 12. Go up here and kill the mage. Sorry, Lizard, no giant thighs for you. Hey, Phones, how's it going?
I am sorry.
Dire Thunder is such a silly thing in this game. No, she can't reach to use her AoE attack. So sad. Can you kill this guy with bolting, though?
I will protect everyone. I claim this victory.
It's true, they only give us 7 deployment slots in the next map, and they make us field Bunet. How cruel.
I shall dispose.
Okay, Louis.
Was that sufficient?
No mistakes.
Yeah, she has the extra life crystal, so I can kind of do whatever with Alear, and it doesn't super matter. Pretty sure these guys don't move. Yeah.
Sleep now. Dream well.
It's true, we do get Fogado and Pandreo. Pandreo is actually cracked in this game. It's insane. I like Fogado too, but Pandreo is pretty nutty. Does this guy have a hammer? Or a tomahawk? I actually want that. Tomahawk, good. Why is everything critting? That's the high quality gameplay you get here. I know how to crit on every attack. Hey, Tyrion, how are you doing?
Unforgivable.
I had such low expectations for Pandreo because I didn't love his design that much, and I guess I still don't.
Yes.
But also, I always forget that I haven't moved Zelkov yet because his color palette is like... He looks like he already moved. Do tell, Phones, what's your beef with Tamara?
Had to stop you.
The favorite that they gave her the 3 skill books. Yeah, Tamara becomes pretty crazy if you give her the a ton of investment. But definitely struggles a bit more if you don't. So I get where you're coming from there. Here, this map's not going to be another 3 turns. She's closing up at work. That's nice. I started a new job this week, so that's been kind of interesting. Or last week.
Simple enough.
We will be showing Tamara some favoritism in this playthrough, because I have decided I would like to use her. The new job has been good. I find it a little more interesting than the last one, which is, you know, kind of what you want, right? You take a hit, probably, right? 26, 12 defense, 9 speed. Yeah, she could take a hit. We might as well just engage everybody, because we're not going to be here for 3 more turns.
For Alusia.
The power of the bonded shield. Wonder if she can one-shot with, No, she can't. I thought it was pretty unlikely that she could, but I was like, I might as well see. Oh, but with their powers combined, they can kill this guy. Anna is officially gaming. Oh, I should have done this in the reverse order, though, because then Anna would have had a chance to proc her passive, make me a little money. For a game called Engaged, it amuses me that the endgame relationship step is the equivalent of a BFF ring. True. It's a nice BFF ring, though. Oh, I could... I'm not gonna reverse to just switch the kill order, but you're right, I could. I have like 10 uses.
Precision and power.
Alright, there's our first Kagetsu crit, baby.
Unfortunate.
Some of the supports are like more overtly romantic than others. Whereas some of them are more like friends.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Chad Getsu, Crit Getsu. Damn, everybody missing. That's fine. I don't particularly need that kill. Pretty much just farming for XP here, because we have the, definitely not bench Getsu. We need Kagetsu.
Who's next?
Yeah, I did read that translations changed the nature of some of the S supports. Some of them for reasons I can understand. Like, I get why they changed the Anna one. This is probably for the best. I was hoping she'd be able to kill someone, but I don't think she can. At least not without help. This Roy one is annoyingly tanky. I don't even know if I'm gonna get to kill him. I think only if Kagetsu crits, because otherwise he'll trigger holdout.
Even mighty ones.
Okay, but he did crit. Kagetsu always delivers. This is 0 5 times. Okay, just used Hellfire then. I was gonna try and do it with the Lin thing to be fun, but...
Hurry.
Sorry for the trouble.
Hi Manny, there are no characters that start in Lance Fight. Wow, I'm a dummy that doesn't know how to count squares. I thought she'd be able to reach this turn. She would if she was promoted, but she's not. We might have to rewind if anybody dies. Although I'm not sure that anybody is gonna die. We might be okay. Imagine saying if Kagetsu crits instead of when Kagetsu crits. You're right, I shouldn't have such little faith.
Gutsy, aren't you?
Kagotsu. Oh, I like that one. This is fine, right? Yep. Fine for him to get hit by 2, though. Perhaps not. Well, hopefully Yunaka dodges. Yeah, we're fine. This was all a ruse just to get a little bit of extra experience. All calculated.
I won't let this go to my head.
Wait, is it the same stream description? It should be different. Did I not change it? Hold up, let me look. Did I forget to change it? Did I not change it? I forgot to change it. Okay, I'll change it for the next. Well, I changed part of it, but I didn't change the important part. If you look under the part I didn't change, you should see some new information, specifically regarding the channel point system. So there's that for people interested. I think Alchris needs a little bit more than just experience if you want him to be doing more than just killing flyers. Ideally, he wants like I think a forged brave bow, if you really want him rocking it. So channel points on YouTube are a little janky. YouTube does not have them by default, but Streamlabs does. So it's set up through Streamlabs, and there's a little chat bot that takes care of it. So if you type, the commands are in the video, the stream description, but like if you type points, like so, then the chat bot will tell you how many points you have, and then the things you can spend it on are in the video description.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got 17. See, I set this up in the last stream, but I forgot to like put it in the video description. So if you watch the last one, you have a decent amount of points. Oh, no one's hitting this man, huh? This covert man. I guess we can get him with chain attacks, though.
Was that too much?
Oh, the lizard is scared. I might have to increase the alert sound. It was a little quieter than I anticipated.
It's time! Remember this.
Probably can't really do anything to Zephyr, right? Yeah, no. Oh, we can have her Astra Storm someone, though. Or maybe not. Doing 0 damage. Alright, we can Astra Storm this guy.
As if I'd lose.
You've committed a lizard sin. It's true, and now you must answer to the lizard god.
Come on, everyone. Let's get out of
Oh,
here.
I'm glad you like the alert sound. Scared lizard is me when I see Sigurd Marty run towards me. True. There are few things scarier than like a 12-year-old in 2 tons of armor charging at you 12 squares around.
Solm through this forest. I hate to abandon Hortensia, but staying in the kingdom is not an option.
There's too much we're leaving behind.
Yeah, my Chloe is probably gonna loop pretty early.
It's painful.
He is very ahead on
We
experience.
can't turn back. We'd lose.
Would Lizard God be Tiki? Tiki might be the Lizard God. Tiki or Nagi.
I failed you all.
So,
Yeah, that would have been cool if they did it like Path of Radiance did. I do think there should be some incentive to escaping with your other units.
how irksome. Regardless, the advantage is mine. I have all of the rings they gathered. You shall all be destroyed. I will gut your allies, burn down your countries, and crush your spirits.
And now Hawkris becomes non-existent in the story. True. He had a good few chapters. It was a good run.
We should be safe now.
Vale is Sombron's daughter, and now she has our emblem rings. I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah, I really liked bonus experience. I thought it was a good way to reward you for, like, going the extra mile on chapters. And then the other thing that it did that I liked was it let you raise some units that kind of sucked. Like, using Meg or Fiona seems like it would be a real pain without bonus XP. But with bonus XP, it's not that bad. Phones, I had Diamant fight the king.
If not for her, we might have made it in time. We might have saved him.
Oh, Christ.
Princess Ivy told us about the
Hey, to be fair to Vander, I didn't bench him that long ago. I only benched him, I think, in chapter 8 or 9.
Our father. Why are you making excuses for her? Princess Ivy's not to blame. Her father was. And the Fell Dragon murdered him. There wasn't even a body left behind.
Arguing won't get us anywhere.
Apologies, Divine One. Princess Ivy, I hope you'll forgive my brother. He spoke out of turn.
No, it's all right. I am sorry that I couldn't stop the ritual.
I can't bear the thought that I'll never see him again. And the ring he spent his
Face Diamant right there forgiving the waifu. I actually really enjoy the Ivy Diamant support.
Loss after loss. But the emblems aren't dead. We can still get them back. And we will. I know we will.
Divine One.
You still have emblems on your side.
That's right.
Yeah, I think this is around the time that you should be dumping Vander. I think I probably would have fielded him for a couple more chapters if I didn't do the DLC. If you don't do the DLC, I think this is like around when you stop using Vander.
I wish it didn't come to this. My mother told me that a divine dragon should never run away.
We're not running away.
Tiamat's like one letter away from Tiamat, and that's great in my book. Hey, fair enough. I too love a Tiamat.
True bravery, even in the face of daunting odds. But refusing to move on, that's not bravery.
Although it's funny, Tiamat is such a like famous D&D character, but Tiamat has never played an important role in any of the D&D games I've played.
Perhaps.
Although I'm pretty sure the first 5e adventure path was about fighting Tiamat.
Now at least, I understand. We're not running away. We're stepping back.
Yeah, Starsphere helps Vander to a limited extent, because his real problem is, like you said, that he just can't gain any levels at the beginning. I think if you really want to raise him, you can. It's just probably not really worth the effort.
Help bring back our friends, the emblems. What do you say, everyone?
Yeah, Tyranny of Dragons I knew was about Tiamat, but I never played that one. The only adventure paths I've played are somebody ran Storm King's Thunder, and then I ran
I will help too.
Curse of Strahd. But usually we do homebrew stuff. Ooh, I would love to see your dice collection. We can swap dice collections. I have some to show too. There's the good content for y'all that aren't in the Discord. We're going to be showing dice pictures to each other. So you should join the Discord and see that. I have a 5-sider. That is my favorite. Alright, Amber, let's see if you can cook.
Hey, I'm so happy to see you.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen a liquid core D20. I have, my biggest die is a D120. Not that it's useful for anything. Don't send unsolicited dice pics. Ha! That's a good one. We're gonna have Kagetsu and Ivy share a meal. Here, we could do some salmon potato. Add a vegetable for their health.
I may not look it, but I'm an excellent cook. Just like prepping the alpaca's meals back home.
Ooh, Waterdeep Heist. I always thought that one looked kind of fun. Plus, it has one of my,
Wonderful.
has the guy I like from the book.
Lovely
Oh, what's his name? He's from the Dritz books. He has a cool hat. He's a drow.
Here.
I don't know, I can't think of his name, but I know he's in that adventure. Recently, I've actually been running a Pathfinder 2 game. So I've been doing a homebrew in that. Why'd I come in here? I don't need to be here. But yeah, last year around the holidays, we got a D&D dice advent calendar. So I got like a bunch of weird dice from that. Alright, let's play the arena. Is anybody close to leveling up that we're using? Probably get Chloe another level.
I will act as your opponent today.
I am Kagetsu of Elusia.
Oh, that's where you got your liquid one from? That's cool.
I always do my best.
I got one with a llama on it. That was kind of fun. Well, what are your disappointments with the regular arena? I wouldn't say that I'm disappointed with it. I don't really have any strong feelings about it either way.
This should be a picturesque match.
I thought Anna would run the flea market. That would kind of make sense, right?
Prince of Brodia. I can learn much from your strength.
I always do my best. Now and in the matches to come.
What am I making Kagetsu this run? Probably a wyvern. I wish you had arenas on the map again where we could gamble our units' lives for monetary gain. Those were the good old days.
I'm Citrine.
I'm shocked that you didn't think to make him a wyvern, Funhow. You're the dragon guy.
Isn't Diamant. Please stop! Incredible. Such skill.
Thank you. I had a lovely time.
Alright, I gotta check out my dog mines here. I love Citrine. Cool design, cool character. I like her a lot. Ah, you don't like having multiple of the same class. That's fair. Why do some victory quotes sound like one-night stand endings? Well, then you have Sigurd going, if this love is a crime. Whoa, 3 silvers? Fucking Pog. Also, I know I pointed this out last stream, but I'm going to point it out again because I like it. Citrine has 2 different earrings, and I quite like that. Well, it makes sense for him to say, if this love is a crime, but I always think it's really funny when somebody else says it. Killer Axe and a Tomahawk already.
I'll be here.
But let's just get this out of the way before I forget. Ivy gets the instant promo. I understand being a sucker for FE4. I too am a sucker for FE4. Yeah, I do not have Ivy spend any time in her base class. I need 1 second seal. And as many master seals as you're willing to sell me. Oh, and then we're gonna have Kagetsu's gonna have to fight in the arena for a minute here. Look, Sigurd is a trusting, loving, aggressively naive man. Probably... yeah, Hector gives Axe quickest.
Will you go out with me?
Kagetsu trying to go out with Hector. Nice.
Precision, power.
This is gonna be a long fight.
Was it not?
I really hope they remake Fire Emblem 4. It's a really cool game, and I want more people to know about it.
To learn from you.
You're quite skilled yourself. Why don't we spar a few rounds?
We just did, Hector. Come on, man. Hector's not paying any attention. Do I think they would make the maps smaller? Oh, you know, initially I was like, they'll definitely make the maps smaller, but at the same time, that's kind of what I thought with Gaiden. I was like, they're definitely going to change the maps and make them better in Gaiden, but then they really kind of didn't. So maybe it would be more faithful than I'm thinking, but my prediction is I think they'll make the maps smaller, and I think they'll make some significant changes to the inventory system. I would like them to keep it the same, but I think they will probably make some changes. And yeah, they didn't change the maps somehow, but I thought they would. So I was like, maybe Fire Emblem 4 is also going to be more faithful than I'm expecting. He says this will lead to many new strategies, which it's gonna lead to one new strategy, which is Kagetsu flies to part of a map and destroys everyone. That is the new strategy. Oh, do I have to second seal her over to Warrior? Yeah, I do, which means I'm gonna have to pick up... Do you already have Axe proficiency? Oh, she does. She does. Okay. We'll just promo her to Sniper and then swap her over to Warrior. Yeah, the Wyvern armor is pretty sick. I mean, I do think some of the FE4 maps you probably could break up a little without changing much. Like, there are some large maps where you have to do things in multiple parts of the map, but a lot of times it does just feel like, you know, sometimes it does just feel like you could break the castles into multiple maps and it would be fine. Oh right, Alear's the other person I wanted to promote. Procta movement star and tried to kill Dean with the killer bow and missed. That's a true Thracia moment. Bro, if they remade Thracia, that would make me such a happy camper. Although that's a game I really feel like they would make some significant changes to if they remade it. And yeah, that would be cool, Eshi. Obviously, I would like a remake, but really I like playing these games in the state they're in, so even just a localized version on NSO would be pretty cool for me. This is the greatest game ever made. Yeah, Thracia has me rapidly shifting between Thracia is the greatest game ever made and Thracia is hot trash, but at the end of the day,
Welcome.
I do think it's my favorite Fire Emblem game.
I thank you. Do come again.
Well, hey there. This here.
So ideally, I would like a direct port and I would like a remake because, well, I enjoy playing the old versions, and the old versions make me very happy. I also want, like, my friends to play them so I can talk to them about the the games that I like. And oftentimes, older Fire Emblem can be a tough sell for people. Do a little forging here. Gonna make a god tomahawk for Kagetsu. We can +1 to Zellfire. Well, yes, I am assuming if they remake Fire Emblem 4, they will probably add supports to it. Which, as you may guess from my video talking about how much I like supports, I would not mind. But probably wouldn't be, probably some people wouldn't love that. Do I want to put the big crit but the minus dodge? I'm going to hold on to this one for Panette's Killer Axe, because that seems like the Vantage Wrath. The Vantage Wrath setup. Throw that on there. What is the deal with those ubered up mages? That is a reference to something in Fire Emblem 4. On that map, there are 2 characters that show up that have a little contest to see if they can kill your dudes. And that's what those 2 guys are a reference to.
I'll be here.
Yeah, that's fair. I do realize with the videos that probably people are gonna have to skip certain parts sometimes. I don't think FE4 would be censored that much. I mean, ultimately, you know, in Three Houses, there's a lot of abuse and stuff. The only thing that I think they would really have to, maybe, that they would probably think about would be the incest. But that would be the only thing I could really see them changing.
Lapis, how's that muscle training device coming along?
Oh, hey,
Yeah, I don't mess with those sages on Sigurd's Paralog.
You have such a charming air about you, Soren. Why not showcase it a
Look,
little?
my favorite part about Lex is just him throwing his axe in the ocean and then getting a better axe out of the ocean. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically the Fate stuff, they like make it so it's like technically not incest. But I agree. I don't really think they would have to change much in FE4. Maybe a little bit, but I think they could get away without without changing too much. More people need to experience Arden's event. More people need to get Arden married on Chapter 1 so that they can't do the event on Chapter 2. Let our boy find love. Yes, Azura is... I do think it's really funny that in the first 2 games they were like, if you try to S-support any of your siblings, they're like, oh, well, this is the... They're like, oh, it's actually not incest. And then but if you marry Azura, then in the 3rd game, they're like, ah, you've done the real incest relationship.
Most curious.
Do I think an FE4 remake would benefit from having new characters, like what happened with Echoes? I don't think they need to add any new characters. I think they have a pretty good cast in FE4 as is. If they really wanted to add some new characters, I think you could potentially bring a couple in from FE5 and it would be okay. But I don't think they need to.
He taught you swordsmanship, yes? It must have been an interesting, if fierce bout.
Yes, it was a hard fight. He had no idea who I was and held nothing back. He'd trained me well, but that fight was when I first saw just how strong my father really was. That must be precisely why this familiar place was chosen as a trial ground.
Trial ground?
All of the themes on these Paralog maps are great.
Extraordinary power here. Tell me what it feels like deep down.
It's almost like I'm sensing your power, but also like you're far away.
Well then, draw your weapon. Fight me. If you pass the trial, our bond will grow stronger. With a stronger bond, you will be able to draw upon more of my power as an emblem.
I hope I can learn as much in this arena as you did.
Yeah, you weren't big on the 3DS titles. That's fair. They were definitely a pretty big departure than what came before. So I like them, but I do understand,
That's the spirit.
sometimes, you know, people don't love the changes they made in the 3DS era. You don't like the Erica map theme? I'm gonna have to pay attention to it when I get to that map, because I don't remember it being bad, but I also don't remember it being good, so I'm like, I gotta pay more attention to it. I gotta do some inventory management here. Also, we should bring Kagetsu, because he is the man. Bro, the Thracia Paralog map made me so annoyed. I was like, why would you pick the map that everybody just warp skips? They literally give you a warp on that map as if they're like, we know you don't want to play this one. Okay, let's see. And then Kagetsu, I gotta give him his new axes. Do you guys think Kagetsu might be one of my favorite child? Instant reclass, give him a +5 tomahawk. We're gonna give him a ring too. See which one. He can have Tiki if we're not bringing Lapis this chapter. Yeah, because we should have Tiki on somebody.
Edelgard! Indeed.
And we just gotta give Chloe a ring. Honestly, I'm just gonna give her Hector for the bulk.
Hector!
Oh ho!
Oh ho! This map is easy to 2-turn. However, we will be playing it normally.
Don't hold back. Strengthen our bond. Fight with everything you've got.
I smell gold.
I am full of vigor.
It's your deal, 44 attack on 15 speed with a silver axe. Yes, this is fine. He actually doesn't double with the killer axe, so we're gonna use... Or does he double with the tomahawk either? At 14. No, he does not. We'll double with the Wodao.
An invitation?
Alright, I'm gonna pay attention to the songs on the Divine Paralogs. This one is pretty good, I think.
No mistakes.
Yes, it is a weird feeling that the weapon advantage doesn't really matter on enemy phase. Feels weird.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Oh, Anna's so funny in this game. You do significant damage. 43. We can just actually use Alear to do this. Stay out of range. Canter away. Yep, that'll work. Do an L-Fire. Then Alear can go in, hit, canter away, and then Kagetsu can kill with the Tomahawk. Yeah, I would say if your Chloe is on 30 strength, that's pretty good. Ours is on 20. I think Alear's weapon is like fine enough for the early game. And And then, like, eventually you stop really caring about Alear's combat if you're doing the support build. So it only needs to really be okay at the beginning. I think it does a decent job of that. Or some bond points. I don't know, my Chloe's is at 20 with energy drops. I think I gave her just one, but still. Okay, we'll have... Oh wait, take out this one. Good dodge, we stand. Lucina hit me for 0 damage and John went, "Why me?" Dude, John's "why me" is one of the funniest things in this video game. Man, Kagetsu's just killing him on the first hit. He's so good. He's so good. The man does not care. Who is my armor slayer? Is it on some random character that I didn't bring? Probably. Fine, we shouldn't need it. We have 2 magic users here. Okay, so that'll get us through. Do 42 damage. So Ivy can actually take a hit from you if she needs to. Yeah, Kagetsu's personal is pretty good. Yeah, we can just kata here. We're not gonna have a better chance to do it later.
Out of my way.
Yeah, well, I mean, really, Kagetsu's good all the time. Because, well, his personal skill is good on player phase. His real personal skill is just having insane stats. And that is good at all phases of the game. Okay, good. Longbow is equipped. She could take one hit, right? 39 HP. These guys have 42 attack. Yeah, she could take one hit.
Enough is enough.
How does he do as a mage? Probably not. I don't know. I actually have no idea what his magic stat is.
Sorry, the victory is mine.
I feel like it's probably not that high, but I don't know that for sure. Cool, then we can move her here to dual assist. It's all coming together.
You're like a storybook
Yeah,
hero.
dual assist on anyone with like 1 to 3 range is pretty insane. Try for a crit. Yeah, I think we'll get a break. Yes! King shit! The man is unstoppable. Cannot be beat. Oh, let's not do that. Or we can do that, but let's break first.
First one free. This ends now.
4 range bow warrior, oh god. Yeah, you can get 4 range with the Clawed Bond Ring. Also, hi Decim, how are you doing today? Nice, she hit.
Kill every last one of them.
Alright, we have angered the lizard. There's Angry Lizard. I should set up my extra life now. Put it on Lynn.
I love you all.
He's a very angry lizard. You guys have upset him. Now he's gonna kill every last one of them. I'm afraid your friends are too late, Lucina. Probably. Oh man, that was after the spend too. You got a lot of points, my man. Spend them wisely.
What's wrong? You won't...
Your stance has no openings. I don't see how I could hit you no matter where.
Alright, you're being a little dramatic. You're gonna hit her here.
Trust in yourself and come at me with everything.
Understood. I can't go on. Forget you.
The angry talking frames are so good. I'm glad you like them. I'll have to tell the person that made them. I'll have to tell the person that made them that you guys liked it. They'll appreciate that. Alright, I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes to do Embarrassed Lizard because I want to give Angry Lizard, you know, they just bought that, so I want to give them a few minutes with it, but I'll change it to Blush Lizard after. True, you have no openings, so you can't even attack at 1 range. You're absolutely right. How much damage can... Why am I attacking at 2 range? I don't need to do that. How much damage can you do with Hellfire? Not a whole lot. Oh! That's a big miss. That throws a wrench in things. Actually, that could be a problem. I think it is going to be a problem. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to rewind because of that. Longbow.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Yeah, unless Kagetsu goes God mode, we're probably gonna have to reset. Poor Ivy. I wonder if it was actually incorrect to convert Kagetsu to dragon form, because he probably does more damage without it with like the big tomahawk. Okay, so I think we might have to do this over 2 turns. But we can maybe fish for a crit to change that. Or actually, this just takes out a whole health bar. That's pretty good. Yeah, I was thinking if we have to do this in 2 turns, I'll just make the Lin doubles. Lin's feeling very dodgy today. Or, not Lin. Lucina's feeling very dodgy today. Which I suppose is her right. Good for her.
What's wrong? Your stance.
You already saw this.
Ready yourself.
Bruh!
I had to stop.
Crit at the most useless time. So I'm pretty sure Lucina is going to use all for one no matter what. So as long as we have... So I think she'll use all for one on Ivy. Well, maybe not because she can't one-shot. She might use it on a little dude. Not bolting. Thunder.
I'm in the house like hot.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Isaac. It's not a real crit if it wasn't unnecessary. Lex crit. Hi, Dan. Hope you are doing well today. Okay, let's see. Alright, they like to kill the little meaningless things. Alright. And then we should be good this turn. Yeah, my day has been going pretty well. Even if Lucina is trying to ruin my day a bit here. But we'll take care of her.
This outfit needs a wash.
Go with Anna for gold. I'd love to, but Anna keeps missing. Besides, I need her to chain attack.
I am fine. Even mighty ones fall.
Hey, there he goes. Now he's critting. Although I actually would have preferred he didn't, because I was gonna Kill some more enemies. Alright, I'm gonna switch the lizard to blush mode now.
I lost. Your combat skills have grown admirably. Compared to when we first met, you've grown strong and become a formidable opponent.
Thank you. It is in no small part because of your guidance, Lucina.
Such kind words. If I helped you at all, then I couldn't be happier. There's a lesson there, you know. What one person can achieve on their own is limited.
I agree. I couldn't have come this far by myself. Everything I've accomplished has been thanks to those who have fought beside me.
See you later, man. Thanks for stopping by.
I feel my friends close by even now. Their spirits live on in me.
Their spirits live on.
The power of my bonds with them helped us to change a hopeless future, the same as you are now with your own allies.
You're one of those allies, Lucina, aren't you?
Of course. I'll fight with you until the very last.
Then we can't lose, no matter what the world sends our way.
You're right. Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
Max bond level unlocked, and by that they really mean Dual Assist Plus unlocked, my beloved. First playthrough I did this chapter right after chapter 11, and having her say I've grown so much since we met was funny since it was just 5 minutes ago. True! That's this playthrough too, we did just get her 5 minutes ago. Dice picks are in the Discord now. Ooh, I'm excited to. I'll take a... Well, you know what? I can take a look at them now. Here, I'll look at them when we're in a... We're about to hit a loading screen, and then I'll take a look. Let's have a gander at them dice. Ooh, this is a nice little collection you got here. The liquid core is really cool. I don't have any dice like that one. I'll post mine once the stream is over. And then I'll show you the set that I use in my normal campaign. I have a set of Halloween dice that I really like, and they're my go-tos. Did I decide who's getting the DLC books? I don't know. I haven't even decided if I'm using the DLC books yet. Because I haven't used the stat boosters. I might, but I haven't decided yet. Dice make me happy too. They feel good in my hand.
Hello.
Well, here's a question for chat. How many sides do you like on your dice? Are you guys 20-sided dice people? 6-sided dice? Some other amount of sides?
This'll be just like mixing medicine. Okay, so if I add these two together, looks good.
You like a 20-sider?
I think you'll really like
That's a good pick.
I bet this would be a hit with customers.
Lovely aroma.
Yeah, finding a consistent group is a pain. I remember when we were in, I started playing D&D in middle school. And we played through, like, I don't know, sophomore year of high school. And then after that, it was just a pain to find a group up until college. And then fortunately, the people I started playing with in college, I still play with now. Let's see, how many skill points does everybody have? Enough that I could actually... How many does Kagetsu come with? Comes with 1,000, speed +3. Oh, we could get him speed +3. It's actually pretty important for Kagetsu, I think. My favorite is, I don't use this die for anything besides that. I've never seen one outside of the one that I have. But my 5-sided die is my favorite. Of dice that I actually use in games, I think the D20 is my favorite too. I lost track of Lynn for a second. Oh, well here's a question about the D4 though. Are you guys number at the top people or number on the bottom people? Which type of D4 do you like?
Victory is yours, but I won't lose next time.
That was fun, was it not?
Hey, Kagetsu, you can see the future, right? Can you give me a prediction?
Naturally. Let me see.
I agree. I am a top of the D4 person too. I did just ask my chat if they're a top or a bottom, and everybody's a top. Good for you guys. Although it does mean you guys are gonna have to, like, find dates elsewhere. Because you guys, we gotta find some bottoms.
Will you go out with me?
I'm Lynn. I won't be holding back.
It's gonna be a kobold with a frying pan that transforms into a hydra. Oh, it sounds fun. That reminds me of the nonsense that would happen in like Pathfinder and 3.5 Dungeons and Dragons. Because that was when I started playing 3.5 was the edition that people were doing. I think 4E was out at the time, but nobody was interested in playing it but me. Everybody hates 4E, I kind of like it though. And then I think that's all the management I had to do right now. See, I feel like 4E being video gamey is something people say, but like I kind of disagree. Like because I feel like when I ask people what's video gamey about it, they'll say like everything had like, they'll point out like the daily and encounter powers and be like, it feels like an MMO having cooldowns. But like, that's literally just the short rest, long rest thing, and everybody loves that. So I honestly wonder if it would have been better if they just like wrote the book differently. Because there's a lot of things people like in 5e that are basically the same as a thing that they didn't like in 4e. And I wonder if it's just because like the 5e rulebooks are written in a very fiction-first manner, whereas the 4e rulebooks are written in a very, like, gamey language.
This one is called Tula, and as you've no doubt noticed, it's much hotter than in Elusia. I fear I may melt.
What now, Divine One?
We'd better head straight to the palace. I just hope the hounds haven't gotten there first.
During my time in Elusia, the 4 hounds did pay a few visits to Solm, but they came back empty-handed each time, so I expect the palace is unharmed.
Thanks, Ivy. Pretty handy having an enemy as a friend.
I will choose to take that as a compliment.
Which emblem ring was
Oh, I like Ivy. Good addition to the team.
Radiant hero, said to be among the most powerful. Needless to say, it would be quite a boon.
Sounds like exactly what we need right now. Let's get going. Let's see. Which way to the palace again?
Divine One, I believe we passed that enormous rock earlier.
What? Really? All this terrain looks the same.
He said you can't persuade Tiamat.
I wish I could help.
Sad.
My knowledge of Solmic geography comes only from maps.
I use a lot of devils in my campaign, so there actually usually is a lot of persuading with the powerful entities in my games.
I did, but
'Cause the devils like to negotiate.
I don't remember the way.
I traveled from Firene. I've got no clue how to get there from Elusia.
So none of us knows where to go. All right, I'll say it. We're lost.
Bro, how is it between, like, the royals of 4 different kingdoms? Nobody owns a map or a compass.
Hey, you don't look like you're from around here. What's with the outfits?
Hey, it's my man!
Startle you, but I took one look and thought to myself, self, they are lost.
What are we even recruiting these retainers for if they don't bring maps with them?
I'm the guy, here to keep the peace in Tula Desert. Call me Fogado, yeah? As captain of the Sentinels, it's my duty to help people in need. You find folks need a hand, just let me know.
Thanks for that.
I really like Fogado. I wish he was relevant to the plot for more than, like, 2 chapters.
You telling me the Divine Dragon is here, in my desert? No kid?
Yes.
I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
You weren't. There's no need to be formal.
Yeah, Fogado's really cool. I think he's pretty decent as a unit, too. He's not, like, amazing, but, like, you can slap a Radiant Bow on him and he'll be fine. As far as, kind of the default archers, like the people that come with bows, I think he's, like, the best one on low investment. Now, the problem is he comes around a bunch of, like, godlike units that are coming at the same time. So, he doesn't compare that favorably to, like, Pandreo and Kagetsu and Panette. But
thank you, Fogado.
In a vacuum, I think he's fine.
Appreciate your help.
Don't sweat it. Oh, you know what? I do have a quick errand to take care of first.
An errand? What kind of errand?
Well, Anna is stronger as a Radiant Bow user if you train her, but I think generally your resources are probably spent better elsewhere in the early game. Although I think it's fun to train Anna, so.
And I'll take you to the palace right after I'm done.
The problem with permadeath is that you either force characters to be plot irrelevant or undermine the concept by just having them retreat. But the thing is, this game does both. Like, so many characters retreat and are also not that important to the plot. Which royals do I feel have unique classes that are worth keeping them in? Diamant probably wants to be in Successor. Successor's class stats, like its class bases, are quite good. And Diamant is fringe on a lot of stats. Like, he's like not quite as fast or as strong as you'd like if you reclass him, I think. So he really benefits from being in Successor.
This is really gonna blow your mind.
Alchrist should probably be in his personal class. I don't know. It's kind of close between that one and Warrior, because I know, like, like, we all love the big Luna crits on Alchrist, right? But,
What were you thinking? Bringing the Divine Dragon?
Warrior is also just really good. So I legitimately don't know which one is better for Alchrist. Luna crits is definitely better in the late game, but it takes a while for Luna to become consistent for Alchrist. What Solm units am I planning to use? Definitely Panette. Actually, pretty much Tamara's whole crew. Tamara, Panette, and Marin. Maybe Pandreo. Oh, duh, I forgot the Illusian ones exist. Yes, the Illusian lords are absolutely better in their personal classes. Sometimes I forget you're even allowed to change them to other things. Damn, they're really hitting me with the... They're really squeezing me on the deployment slots here, huh? Here, we brought Citrine to the last map, so we'll bring Lapis to this one. Well, actually, are there armors I need to kill? Not really. Yeah, nothing Ivy can't handle. We are gonna put Lucina on Lapis so that we can get some dagger backup attacks in the future. Oh, and it doesn't have one anymore. We'll throw Camilla on there.
Camilla, let's kill them quickly.
Damn, Camilla, chill. Yeah, the long-term plan was always for Lapis to eventually get Lucina, although Kagetsu does not need Tiki. Let's put Tiki on Ana. Let's enhance her growths even more. That's kind of funny. We'll put Edelgard on Kagetsu, give him some more strength. Little save. Little save. But yeah, as for Tamara's trio, Panette and Marin are both sick. Tamara needs a little help, but Andreo and Marin are both pretty much chef's kiss, or chef's quiz, if you will.
Any customers?
Yeah, the Solm battle theme is a banger. Dude, Anna can't hit the broadside of a barn, dude. This is why no one wants to buy anything from you.
Nice, nice.
Nice, nice.
Divine One, it's such an honor. Please, use my abilities as you see fit. I can use my staff to warp you or...
Since he was here, I was wondering why you aren't so big on Bunet. I don't know, he's just a weirdo.
I relish a taste.
And I don't think he's very good as a unit. So, I don't know. He just doesn't have a lot going for him, to be. I'm not like a hater. I don't hate him, but he does not, I am not a Bunet enjoyer. I did do the embarrassed. I actually just switched it off. But it was on for the last 10-15 minutes. I do not relish a taste. Not in the way Bunet does. That man wants to eat everything.
I can fight.
Honestly, I find most everything annoying.
All right, we'll do annoyed lizard.
Shall I go?
Thanks for trying out all the points things. I'm glad they're all working well.
Ready and able.
The man is doing 74 damage. We just got him.
One less fall.
Angry is your favorite? Yeah, the angry one is pretty good. Oh, God bless. You crit.
Poor thing.
Oh man, Kagetsu's bases are just so good. This makes big contributions immediately.
Gutsy, aren't you?
Swole Chloe. Yeah, in general, I would say it's worth saving the villagers on a DLC run. It frankly doesn't really matter. Actually, does one of them have 11 sword? No, an enemy on this map has 11 sword. Where are you? Yeah, I was gonna say the 11 sword I think is actually the most important drop on this map. Yes, big numbers are Kagetsu's secret personal skill.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Chloe just walloped that man. Never had a chance.
Caught you sleeping.
I'm just gonna have Kagetsu clear out this whole little area here. Bonk.
Witness my power. I'll strike you down. Witness my power.
Now that I have the Levin sword, it's actually about time that I get around to reclassing Chloe. I meant to make her a sword liar because I want her to use the Levin sword in the late game, but I accidentally made her a lance one. The price of my mistake is 1 second seal. Let me just make sure that this is okay. You do 34 on 16 speed. Is that the most you can do? Yeah, 34 minus 13 is... Yeah, it should be fine. The Flame Lance is actually, like, let me check the numbers on this, but I believe the Flame Lance is just worse than the Levin Sword. I can't find the stats offhand, but I believe the Flame Lance is just worse than, like, pretty much every way to the, Well, I have a sword user in Alear, but I do not have 11 sword user in Alear. Look at that magic. Yeah, Anna's gonna be my Radiant Bow user. She's gonna be pretty good at it. Let me check how her magic compares to Fogado already, so plenty more, right? Yeah, she's already at... I think she's getting +1 or 2, so she's already a few points up on him. Granted, I believe he gets some when he promotes, but... Yeah, base weapon might is fine for 11 early enough, but the 11 for Chloe is really mostly for late game. She just doesn't need it yet. Her strength has not fallen off at this time, but it will eventually. Even if he crits, he doesn't kill Lapis. Bruh.
Made quick work of that.
How dare. See if we can get Anna a kill. Make a little money. Yeah, I was gonna say, I knew it was significantly worse. I wasn't sure exactly by how much, but I knew the 11 sword was better. And I cannot fathom why. Like, I like that they're a little different, because I think it's nice when, things have, like, different pros and cons. But, like, it's not really pros and cons if one of them is just better.
I'm ready to dig in.
She did the Hector crit.
We'll have to fight our way through.
She's a Chloe copter. Had to nerf lances and calves after making the Sigurd ring. Is the Sigurd ring even, like, that crazy in the late game? Like, it's very good in the early game, but I feel like in the late game, it's, like, a fairly mid-tier ring. Like, the main thing I care about it for at that point is the movement, which is good, but it doesn't have to be on a lance user for that. Yeah, don't get me wrong, the movement is definitely good. I'm just thinking, like, in the late game, I'm thinking of, like, the top tier rings being, like, Corin, Byleth, probably Lucina.
Victory is mine.
Plenty of the DLC rings, but I wasn't counting those. Oh, I disagree. I think the Corrin ring is better than ever in Maddening. In normal and hard, I don't think you really need the Corrin ring, because, like, your unit's combat is good enough to just kill everyone. But I feel like being able to stall units is a lot more valuable in Maddening, assuming you're not doing, like, LTC strats. Obviously, it's no good if you're doing, if you're trying to play quickly. Yeah, with some of the... Oh, Lyn. I didn't mention Lyn. Lyn is a high tier ring, for sure.
Curses upon our enemy.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, Korin Yunaka is fun. I think there are better things you can do with that ring. But it is fun on Yunaka. I'm gonna refresh my emblem here so I can get flight back. Yes, Lyn, the boss agitator, the speed fixer. Oh yeah, Micaiah is another great one that I haven't mentioned. Oh, that's Anna. Okay. Bro, why couldn't you have come with, like, a heal or a mend? That would have been cool. I have one in the convoy for you. No. Korin carried my Alear since his combat was bad. Yeah, Alear's combat is very mid if you keep them in their base class, for sure. Although I think I'm a Alear Byleth believer now. Initially I was a Korin Alear person, but I think I'm a Byleth person now. Assuming you have a Mystic, because I think a Mystic often does what you need it to do with Korin. And then you can just have a cool rally bot with Byleth. Whee! Okay, you can get over there, but you can't do much damage. That's to be expected. You do decent damage. You guys have 23. No threat of doubling, so yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, I mean, I do think an important thing when discussing emblem viability is, like, considering the criteria. Like, if it's an LTC, then it's Micaiah, then Byleth, huge gap, everything else. But, I think from a general efficiency standpoint, or even just, like, a, like, normal play standpoint, and I don't think it changes that much. I think Micaiah is still top tier. But it's a little closer, I think. Yeah. What do you have? Do you have a killer axe? Is that what's happening? Iron great axe. Oh, you have a bow. You're a warrior. Thank you, exclamation mark, for warning me. So I'm curious, because I haven't really done any post-game in Engage. What do you do in post-game? Like, I know you can grind the tower and you can get, like, skill books and stuff. But, like, for what? Do you just play more skirmishes? Okay, it's just online and skirmishes. Yeah, I guess I should spend a little more on time with the online features. I haven't touched them too much yet. But some of them seem kind of fun. I was kind of surprised there wasn't a new game plus. Because it really feels like the donation system feels like it's tailor-made for a new game plus, but then there isn't one. They haven't added it in DLC yet, and we've had 2 waves. Doesn't quite kill, unfortunate. Probably can with the help of our man Pandreo, though. Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. I want to kill these guys this turn. Do I think they might add more emblems in the 4th wave? I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I'm not, like, counting on it, but I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think they're gonna, like, just drop it on us, though. If there are gonna be more emblems, I think they will put them in the, I think it will be advertised. Let's do the funny all for one. Still a chance for Ellawood. I am giving Ellawood all of my hopium, man. The man gets no love.
I cannot lose.
That was the trade-off for surviving Fire Emblem 6.
I'll strike you down.
If I had to pick one, like if I got to pick one emblem for them to add, it would probably be Seliph, as much as I love Ellawood. But I would enjoy an Ellawood emblem. It would make me happy. However, of course, we do not get to pick. We are at the mercy of Nintendo, so we'll see what they do. The Byleth Edelgard combo is so funny. I mean, with a Dancer, your Edelgard user can attack like 4 times in a single turn. I figured you were back. Welcome back. Ellawood, that was the side character in Lyn and Hector's game, right? You would think, based on the representation we get from Fire Emblem these days, you would think that like Lyn was the main character, and then Hector, and then Ellawood. Not that I'm hating on Lyn or Hector. I'm glad that we get them in these video games, but Ellawood could get some love too. I mean, but even in Hector mode, Ellawood is a primary character. Like, I would actually say even in Hector mode, Ellawood is still the main character. There's just a little more going on with Hector. Unite plus Raging Normal Dance, Byleth Dance. Yeah, you could get up to 6. I like Ellawood. He's a nice boy. He's trying his best. Also, if he gets the early promo, he's pretty good. You know, if you really want to use him.
Nice going. You really showed him what the Divine Dragon can do. Now, to Solm Palace.
I don't know if doggos are our best friend or more like our labor force, given that we send them to the mines between every chapter.
This ought to be interesting. It's been years since I visited the palace.
Years? I thought Solm and Firene had a good relationship.
Our countries are allies, sure, but that doesn't mean our families are...
Yes, when I say early here, I mean,
family?
relatively early. Why promote Ellawood when Hector exists is because you're only allowed to promote one of them. If you're in Ellawood mode, if you're in Ellawood mode, Ellawood can't use the early Heaven Seal. And if you're in Hector mode, Hector can't use the early Heaven Seal. So you're always choosing between either Ellawood and Lyn or Hector and Lyn for the relatively early promotion.
When we asked to meet the princess and prince, she told us they weren't there.
She told us the exact same thing. I asked when they'd be back, and she said, no idea. It didn't make sense. If you're royalty, you can't leave your castle whenever you like.
Yes, I mean, in all practicality, you just use Hector.
Were they sick? Or
But
shy?
if you wanted to use Ellawood, he's pretty good once he promotes. He's a totally fine unit if you can get him to that point.
Queen is too. There are just some things about the royal family.
The real strat though is to use all three of them so that you can get Geats. That's who we really want.
We're here, Solm Palace. Now all that's left is asking those guards to open.
Lyn is good for having an insanely good crit animation, is what Lyn is good for.
I don't know how we'd have gotten here without you.
Of course. Just another day in the life of a sentinel.
I'll be sure to commend you to the queen. Anyway, now we'd better be on our way. Huh?
Geats is like a second Hawkeye that you have to like jump through 8 million hoops to get.
What else?
Does he have a meeting with the queen as well?
Beats me. Maybe he's here on some kind of sentinel business.
Fogado, wait for us.
Hey, I'm home.
Home?
Welcome back, Prince Fogado.
I'll open the gate.
Yes, let the gate be open.
Prince. Did that guard say prince?
Unless we misheard him. In exactly the same way.
Thanks for waiting, folks.
Fogado, we're a little confused. Are you the Prince of Solm?
Did I not mention that?
Oh, Fogado.
No, you didn't.
What a good boy.
Egg meat face. Right, let me do this properly. I'm Fogado, captain of the Sentinels, and the Prince of Solm. Welcome to my family's palace. Come on in. You wanted to meet Mom, right? Mom! Visitor!
What is happening?
I didn't realize he was royalty.
Prince personally going on patrol.
Oh, yeah. We mean in her game.
I wonder why we never met him before.
In this game, Lyn is fantastic.
He's certainly not shy.
Hey, Josh on lunch. How are you doing?
Anyway, let's head in.
What did you have for lunch today, Josh on lunch?
Stolen, miserable, torn apart from your friends. How delicious.
Hi, Vale.
Lady Vale.
Back when Effie used to have real recruitments. Okay.
What are the Divine Dragon's forces up to?
Ooh, you had tacos? That sounds delightful. I had a burrito for lunch today. So we're on a similar wavelength.
They're gathering more rings. Good.
Can we go after them, Lady Vale?
I will say regarding old recruitments, I do miss some of the old funky recruitment requirements. I think they were a lot of fun.
I'll be a good girl and wait then.
You are a treasure, Marnie.
And they actually brought a little of that back in this game. I mean, the Jade recruitment is kind of neat.
You two really keep on the praise. That's why I love ya.
I feel like there's another one I'm not thinking of, but
It's much more fun to be punished.
but I enjoy some of the old recruitment requirements. Yeah, the one where you have to sleep the peg and capture her is perhaps a little excessive.
And you, Mavir? How would you like to be rewarded?
Nothing for me, my lady.
You won't even.
But in general, I do like some of the old recruitments, and I think they can add a little bit of character, you know? Like, you get to see Matthew's interaction with Guy in his recruitment.
And then, when the time comes...
Take a Laguz to one specific square in a desert map for funny swordman. True. Yeah, the Rennick recruitment is good. I mean, there's a few recruitments that involve money that I think are pretty funny. Farina's in Fire Emblem 7 is cool. I can't remember his name, but there's a guy in 6 that, like, offers you 3 different amounts of money you can pay him, and the more you pay him, the better his stats are, and I always thought that was kind of funny. Hugh, that was his name. Capitalism recruitment. So yeah, I do think a lot of those old types of recruitments, they can feel a little dated, but I think they're kind of fun. Look, Hugh needs that money for his mom. I think he needs it for his mom. Or at least I think that's what he tells you, is that he needs it for his mom.
May not look it.
And I would agree with you, Quantum Arc, Midge. I enjoy some of the older recruiting requirements. I could do without the ones that you, like, need a guide for.
This would be a hit with customers.
But I do sometimes miss enemy recruitments or, like, units, green units you had to rush over to get. I think those are kind of fun.
Here, take some to snack on later.
Now, defense maps I do not miss. I think there have been, like, 3 good defense maps in the entire Fire Emblem series. Maybe more like 5, but not that many. Hector Farina is my preferred pairing for Hector as well. I think they're funny together. The Defend Nils one is okay to me, mainly because I don't think that map actually plays like a defense map. Like, how often do you actually win that map without going out and killing the boss? I don't know. At least I always go kill the boss. Oh, I can give, Oh, we don't need to second seal Chloe yet. Her strength hasn't fallen off yet. But it will soon. Probably in a chapter or 2 we'll switch her. But we can work on forging it now. 17 might. Hitting resistance, still pretty good. We can also get that spear and put that on Chloe for the moment. Am I going to use Rosado? I'm not sure. I like Rosado as a design and character, but I don't actually like using Rosado that much. But we'll see how I'm feeling when I get there. So yes, I do like the Defend Nils map, but like, I hesitate to call it a good defense map, because I feel like you could remove the fact that it's a defense map, and it would be, like, equally good, pretty much. Also, those messages are supposed to be spread apart by, like, 15 to 30 minutes, but yeah, we have a Discord. The link's right there. Click it. Join us. Discuss things with us. Look at our dice.
Divine One, Royals of the Three Kingdoms, welcome to Solm Palace. I'm Sephoria, the Queen of Solm.
It's an honor to meet you, Queen Sephoria.
And you. Really, it's a treat. And a surprise. I never expected Fogado to bring the Divine Dragon here. Out of everything he's done on his outings, this is the most impressive.
I was just doing what any prince would do for his queen.
That's mom to you. My son tries to act so cool.
That is a good moment, Tessum, and I highly recommend, if you haven't seen this, the Fire Emblem 4 manga adaptation. The first scene in that with Azel and Lex is really great. It's just Lex wingmanning Azel for like 2 pages of the manga. It's very funny, very cute.
Important matter.
Yes, you said. Fell Dragon Sombron's return. I had no idea all that was happening. And he created those creatures, That explains why they're so vicious.
But your palace hasn't been attacked by the
Oh, I'm glad you've seen it. Is the manga adaptation a shitpost?
We got rid of them.
No, I mean the manga's okay.
You got rid of them.
It like, I think it gives some characters some more depth, and like a couple characters it doesn't do as well. But if you enjoy FE4, I do recommend the manga. I think there's a few different versions. I read the Usawa one.
And Queen Lumera.
Yes, that's where we got the Ethlin bonking Sigurd panel.
She's always very gracious. Naturally, the Queendom of Solm stands with you in your war against the Fell Dragon.
Thank you. On that note, I have a request. The Ring of the Radiant Hero, which was entrusted to Solm.
Yeah,
May I take it?
after this stream, I'll drop a link to the translation of it in the Discord.
Wait.
I gotta go find it, but I know it's around.
Where was it again? I haven't seen it for a while. Fogado, do you know where the ring might be?
No clue. Maybe it's in the doodad drawer?
Playable queens in wave 4, please. Give me the queens and give me the hounds.
Oh. Okay.
The doodad drawer.
Has it been lying around in a musty cupboard this whole time?
This is one of the strongest emblem rings. I don't know what to say.
You know what? I just remembered. Tamara took it with her.
Tamara?
Yeah, the characters of Solm are all great. I wish that it was a little more relevant to the story.
Who knows what? To be fair, I acted the same when I was young. Anyway, she's been gone for days.
Probably on a camping trip. Oh, that sounds great right now.
So it's true. The Crown Princess and Prince aren't around much.
And she doesn't know when they'll be back.
We can look for Princess Tamara. Do you have any idea where she might be?
I think she was heading to the southern desert, in which case she'd set up camp in the oasis.
All right then, we'll head there.
You know, a trip to the oasis is just what I need. I'll pack my things.
Yeah, actually, Mom, how about you stay put?
The Solm scenes could have been greatly improved by sporadic laugh tracks. Yeah, they should have shot these scenes in front of a studio audience.
The Emblem, will you? I'd love to meet him.
Playable random mini-bosses. I agree, the pirate-looking lady in the Anna Paralog is sick. Also, hi Liberty Ernie. Hope you're doing well tonight. Good taste in random mini bosses. Alright, baby, here comes the meat song.
I hope you're hungry for fun, cause that's what's on the menu first! And now, an exclusive performance from the one and only Tamara! I'll be performing my favorite song with my backup singers.
Capturable bosses was a really fun part of Fates. We should have capture more often.
Remember the words. And a 1 and a 2. Meat, meat, meaty meat, meat.
What have we here? A bunch of pretty birds squawking away in the night. Ha! Sheep.
This is my jam.
Sheep is right.
Very
But there's
good.
nothing cheap about the ring that one has. Let's grab it.
Meaty, meaty, ah yeah. Meaty, meaty,
Hey, hey!
I like Marin and Panette a lot.
Who are you?
And they're both really fun to use.
Come on, wake up! What do you think? We're bandits! Bandits!
And what do bandits do? Take stuff, like your fancy ring there. Give it.
Oh.
Oh? Oh? That's all? You're in trouble. Really in it. Right now.
In it and surrounded by it. We've got monsters.
I agree, Panette is turbo cracked. I'm gonna slap Vantage Wrath on her and she's gonna be critting like it's her day job.
We asked nicely, but you had to make us mad.
It's gonna be good.
We'll do this our way.
I think my favorite retainer trio though is Ivy, Kaketsu, and Zelkov. I like all three of them.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it. People call them the racket of Solm for a reason. Where did they stop?
Am I gonna do the warp tricks for this single elixir? I will not. Can you miss on crits? I'm assuming this game is the same as most other Fire Emblems, where hit is calculated before crit, which means you just, if an attack's gonna miss, it can't crit.
Tell me, you're the Divine Dragon, right? Fogado wouldn't have come here unless he found you first.
He wouldn't have... what?
Not important. We've got bigger stakes to roast. Have to deal with these bandits for a start. It'd really help if you could use your summoning powers on this ring.
The Ring of the Radiant Hero.
Ooh, all time I'd have to put more thought into. I was not considering other Fire Emblem games.
Alright.
Takumi, Hinata, Oboro is a good one. I do like all three of them.
Fight on. Emblem of
Alright, here comes our man Ike. Here he comes. He's huge. We like Ike.
Dang, those arms!
Ike is a top 5 lord in the series for me, I think.
Use me wisely.
Thanks for your help, Ike. You'll be fighting alongside Princess...
Yeah, they really didn't give anyone adequately large muscles in this game. I'm surprised the third hut has anything in it, to be honest. I assumed they just wouldn't give you anything. Ugh, such limited deployment. Although I can deploy all of my core, at least. Oh, not the armory. I want to buy an Illum. Leo, Odin, Niles. That's another good pick. I like all three of them too.
What's that? More? Those cheap birds must have gone con for help. Phooey! That's what I say. They won't beat our monsters.
That's right. Not to mention...
I think you're one of the only people I've seen express that. I feel like people usually feel the other way around, where they like Niles but not his daughter so much. I don't remember a ton about his daughter. But I do remember liking Niles.
As you command, my princess. We'll crush them with the hammer of justice.
Indeed, they shall sorely regret terrorizing these poor, innocent people.
Allow me.
Free experience at a reasonable price.
I'm prepared.
Oh god, Niles' parry is a heck of a pairing.
I hear you.
I'm gonna have to read that support because I wonder what that support is like.
Here I go. Me first. Come again.
My favorite child unit in Fates is Dwyer. I always thought he was really funny.
I am full of vigor.
Whatever you ask.
Yeah, that was the meme I was going for. It one always makes me laugh. I feel like it sprang up out of nowhere too, that meme. Here we get a chance at crit. Dwyer is my baby boy. Me too. He's a little cutie.
Tis I.
Anything for you.
God, Marin's base stats are disgusting. Never used Dwyer. Is he the butler's son? Yes, he is. And he's a funky little guy. But he makes me laugh. That's what I appreciate about him. Probably give this kill to Tamara, right? Yeah.
You have my respect.
Tamara kills somebody. But I respect you, though. I'm sure that's a nice consolation. Yeah, I think he's my favorite child unit in Fates. He was not what I was expecting from Jacob's son.
Did it hurt?
My problem with Arthur's son is that Arthur's son actually looks like a 7-year-old to me. Like, I know that it's Fire Emblem and we do child soldiers in this game. I know I have, what, 11-year-old Anna on my team? But Arthur's son looks like 7 to me. Okay, we can wait a turn to grab this village because that guy is gonna... Panette does not match up well with that wyvern. Yeah, they really do throw the babies into the baby portal in Fates.
Let's go.
I was gonna say, I think that will reveal enough for me to take care of this guy. The baby dimension really was hilarious. It was so transparently like, hey, the babies were popular in Awakening, so let's do them again, but not think about how to implement it.
A right and proper end.
Are you anything to worry about? 25 might on 13 speed? Not really. Really just went, here's the castle, my dudes, beyond time and space. I mean, they kind of do that with the Somniel.
What's that?
Yeah, this map has a great song. We stan, for sure. I think I might just have Ivy kill this Pegasus. I can probably find a better use for that later, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. We can just have Tamara destroy this, because Ike will make her one-shot it. To think everything could have been better if Makoto just baby dimensioned Korin. You know, I've never thought of it that way, but you're not wrong. The one time absentee parenting could have saved the world. Gonna keep getting my free Illum experience. Ooh, 50. That's pretty big. Oh, wait, no, I do want you to engage, though.
I don't back down.
Beefy Chloe. We will be reclassing Panette out of Berserker pretty much ASAP.
Rare critter?
Even though Berserker's kind of fun. Cena just missed a heal, procced a movement start, and then missed again. I know earlier I said something was the Thracia experience, but that is actually the epitome of Thracia. I'm not sure a more Thracia series of events has ever occurred. Oh, her mend broke. Sad. Give her that point blank physic. What is the best class for Panette? In my opinion, Warrior. Hey, thanks for the sub. Luthier is best boy. Luthier is a good boy. Oh man, I almost forgot about double heals. Oh, did I mess up? Is Kagetsu gonna die? He might, because I imagine that Great Axe guy is doing more damage. Alright, we will be rewinding. Fine, I will be a little more careful this time. Mizzy, can he double with the Wu Dao? Yeah, probably. Or not probably, he can. Warrior, Hero, and Wyvern do feel like the go-to combat classes to me. I would agree with that. But I feel like warriors are good for the high evasion enemies because you get a bunch of the, you get to do a bunch of pair-up attacks. Or chain attacks, that's the word I'm looking for. Oh yeah, but Warrior doesn't need to hit the high evade enemies. You can just do like your longbow chain attacks, and then you're in business. And those have 80% hit.
If I may.
Setting up the quad dance is very satisfying. I'm looking forward to getting Byleth. Hector counterattack strats plus missing equals pain. That's fair enough. I feel like there are some things you can do about, to help fix up, hit problems too, because you have the engraves that increase hit. And there's, I mean, that's the main way. I think there's like 3 or 4 engraves that increase hit. I have Etier over here to help finish off the leftovers. The 3% crit? Fucking yikes, dude. The 3% crit. You have better luck than Annette did. Yeah, you're not gonna get crit. You're gonna get crit? You're 14. No, you're not gonna get crit either. Oh, except he was on an Iron Man. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not on an Iron Man in this moment. Oh, you're playing the map where you get to kill green units? That is a very cathartic one.
I will strike you down. That was cool, was it not?
I can't believe they got me with the 3% crit. There's a map in Thracia where you get to kill some green units. I don't know the what the chapter number is, but I think it's the one that Irony is on right now, so they might be able to tell you. Alright, Panette, you have an extra life, so I'm not too worried about you this time. And everyone else around you has 3 more luck than you, so I'm not worried about them either. So I will have no disasters this time. There we go. Much better. Yikes. Damn, she really doesn't kill? That's a bummer.
Hold nothing back.
Well, Kagetsu can kill his.
One less foe.
With their powers combined, they can kill this guy. I also wish I knew why you can't use the Discord link. Is there like a way for you to get to the server without the link? Obviously, I'd like you to be able to get in there if you want to be in there. But I'm not sure else how to get you into the... Yeah, I'm not sure how else to get you into the Discord. Oh, here's what we're gonna do. Let me borrow that physic. Oh my god, she's just out of range? Fuck me. I mean, I think it might be okay. Damn, Tina's letting you down, man. It's a shame, I like Tina.
I can still do more.
I love Thracia so much. Oh, that is a mood. I understand. Yeah, this should be fine. There's a way to directly invite 5 people. Oh, that's true. If you give me your @ I can give you a direct invite.
You're done for.
I'm not alone anymore.
Yeah, up to you if you're comfortable with that. If you would rather, like, private message it somewhere, you're welcome to DM it to me on Twitter if you want. And then you won't have to post it privately. Or then you won't have to post it in a YouTube chat. But whatever you're comfortable with.
With pride.
I think I really care if this guy attacks. Oh, this is a longbow man, right? Yeah, so no one's gonna counter. But like, to be honest, I might as well just do a bond shield. And just hope that top side of the map is okay. It might not be.
Nope. Over here.
Yeah, I don't think Chloe super needs Lynn. Rather give that to someone that can double. Or that can't double. That needs Lynn to double is who I would like to give Lynn to most of the time. What are you, 22 on 16 speed? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna heal up Chloe. Man, Etier is like just short of one-shotting everybody. I mean, she could probably get her with the steel bow. Yeah.
Looks like I broke him.
Did I forget to reclass Etier? I 100% forgot to reclass Etier. Etier is supposed to be a warrior right now. I will have to fix that next chapter. Yeah, Etier should not be a sniper. That is not her role on this team. Yeah, I like Citrine. I actually don't think Anna is too much the... I mean, I think a lot of people do like using Anna, but I think Citrine is better than Anna, personally. But Pandreo and Ivy give a lot of competition for a magic user. So it's like tough to field a third one unless you just really like them. However, I do really like Citrine, so she gets to make the cut, even though I probably don't really need her. God, Marin's so good!
If I may.
We can give Anna a kill here, maybe get 500 gold, please.
You're done for. Where'd you buy that weapon?
I think the money situation, money is tight in this game. Well, okay, So I think money is tight if you're not playing with DLC. If you're playing with DLC, it's not that tight. But assuming that you're not playing with DLC, money is tight, but I think Anna takes way too long to fix your money problem. Because, like, we've invested in Anna quite a bit, right? And Anna has not even made us back the cost of her Master Seal yet. She will eventually. But not yet. I mean, if you want to donate it, it is very tight, but the thing is, like, the donations aren't really worth that much, for the most part. There's a couple that you want to donate highly, but for the most part, you can just do, like, one donation level and then you're good. And the one that you do want to level up really high, the Brodia one, Anna doesn't help you that much with, because she isn't capable of making you that much money at that point in the game. So I think you mostly use Anna to have, like, a fun, high magic late game project unit. Here, we'll give Anna a chance to make us some money here. Actually, she might be better off attacking. Oh no, she can't reach that guy. Citrine is an interesting unit. She has terrible speed. That's why the only tome on mine is the Thunder. And that is the only tome she will be using for pretty much the entire game for me. She will definitely not be a, she won't be using any tomes that can double. But her magic's high enough that I think she makes for, like, a pretty good, like, Thunder poke unit. You can just put a bunch of stabs on her other slots. Or if you're, like, if you want to gamble on the rings, you can always give her, here, I'm about to run out of Lynn anyway, so I might as well make some doubles. You can always farm for Dire Thunder, and then she's in business. Personally, I wouldn't really worry about fixing Citrine's speed. I think it's easier to just work with her, work within her limitations. Want to see if there's more flyers waiting right on the other side. There are not, so probably good to send Kagetsu through to kill this guy. I don't know, I might do Dire Thundering, or I might not. It just depends if how much I can motivate myself to do the grinding for it. Because it really does take a while to get that Dire Thunder. Longer than I would like. Oh, I have to use the spear, huh? Or probably a Fencer can do it. Yeah. How do you get a Dire Thunder? A good question. Dire Thunder comes from a bond ring. Which actually, now that I think about it, I definitely won't be Dire Thundering a while. It comes from Leaf. So it's an S rank bond ring.
Oh no!
Alright, no more Illuming for free experience. You know people love to watch Gacha pull stream. I feel like, is that true for the bond rings though? Because I feel like at least in most gachas, there's like stakes, right? Because you're not just rigging it usually. Whereas for Dire Thunder, you are, I would be rigging it, so it would just be a matter of how many pulls it takes.
beautiful while you lasted.
$32, $21, $20, $12. He might even be able to double him with the tomahawk. Let's see. Nah, he won't. Maybe just shy. Yeah, I would be, if I do farm for a Dire Thunder, I will be save scumming. It's not super practical otherwise. Which is why, like, I don't, like... At some point, I'm gonna make, like, a little character analysis video, and I will not be considering Dire Thunder for it, because, I don't think it's practical without, like, doing a lot of save scumming. Well, it's just a matter of how many pulls it takes is only the whale mentality when you're spending money, right? In this case, like, no money is ever lost. It's just a matter of how many times you have to save scum. Let's see, 28 on 24. Yeah, so you double, but she could take the hit.
I will not lose.
Okay. Time is only money if I would otherwise be doing something productive with my time. What money-making activity would I be doing besides, save scumming for rings? Got a thunder on you, right? Yeah. Streaming something more interesting. Well, that's why I don't want to do it on stream. If I do, I will probably do that off stream, because I'm like, I don't know how much you guys want to watch me save scum for rings. Doesn't seem like interesting content. Yeah, we have the extra life on her. Look, all I'm saying is I don't know how much you guys want to watch me gamble for a bunch of rings. Does not sound like good content to me. Bro, that 10% crit makes me a little nervous. And that's with the minus from Tamara, right? I mean, let's see if we get crit. Yes, the bond ring system feels a little random to me. Which is part of why I don't touch it much.
At your service.
Okay, so hopefully Office can take a hit from this guy. I didn't quite see him there.
Dream well.
Oh, look, I'm not trying to worry about what I can and can't get away with. The core question is this. Do you guys want to watch a ring gambling stream? If the answer is yes, I can do one, but I'm just guessing you would rather watch me, like, play the video game. But yes, Blood God Marth is pretty fun.
And they lived happily ever after.
Like, here's the compromise option I'm gonna present. If I decide to do the ring grinding, I'll record it and I'll do a time lapse for you guys. Oh, joke's on you, you can't even kill her. Dummy.
We could have been friends.
Channel point bet could be kind of fun. I'll think about it. I'll think about making a channel point bet for that next time.
I am fine.
I forgot how many flyers are on this map. There's so many. I think we're nearing the end of them, though.
That was a good session.
Nearing the end of them, and then we can switch. Okay, cool. Take a hit. It's fine. And then we can switch Etier into Warrior, where she belongs. The revival beat is nuts. Is pretty cracked. Just like Kagetsu. Look at him go. Yeah, I imagine, if you have an archer up there, they do go burr. I mean, Etier has been getting some reps in. Gonna make some flames. I'm not sure who is in front here.
Where to? Let's do this. With elegance.
I like All Christ. I used him a lot in my last playthrough. But I'm trying to mix things up a bit this playthrough. Kagetsu is my specialist boy. I know I'm not supposed to have a favorite child, but I definitely do. We'll be just fine. Kagetsu comes along and suddenly Chloe gets the, like, I don't want to play with you anymore treatment. Yeah, I'm using some units that I've used in previous runs. I don't think I will ever do a run of this game where I don't use Kagetsu. He's both very good and very fun. This guy's not really a threat. I'm trying for a crit. Hey, there we go. Give this kill to Anna, maybe get some money. Haya Papaya is a really fun unit to use. I recommend it.
Allow me. Thanks for the business.
I think no Louis might make early game a bit rough. Yeah, I would say so. Especially, are you gonna play on Maddening? I definitely think Louis is very helpful in early game Maddening. Wondering if I have a torch in here. I do not. Unfortunate. Yeah. Well, best of luck to you. I mean, I'm sure it's perfectly doable, but Louis is definitely an important unit on Maddening. As we prepare to kill the bosses here. I love that there's so many maps with more than one boss in this game. Hi Soulflaya. Yeah, I agree. You can pretty much use whoever you want. Really, even those two I think you could use if you really wanted to. I just don't know,
Anytime.
I don't know why you would want to. Bro, does that really count? They're like 2 feet away from me. I feel like I should be able to see them. Gonna move Panette into backup attack position. We'll see if we can kill the bosses this turn. We're gonna try. Bonet is the chef guy, yeah?
The oasis is ours, you hear?
19 bosses with all the dark emblems. Why not? I'm here for it. Here. Let's make space for as many people as possible to come in. We should use the Wodow and maybe get a crit.
Nothing I hate work.
Me first. You're ornery.
He's the GOAT! He's unstoppable. Cannot be beat. The double crit? He's just sending a message. Is it ever explained why these dude can just command a bunch of corrupted? That's a good question. Honestly, I have not thought about it too much, but I don't think it is ever explained. She is Cantor, so we can do... Actually, it might be better to have Marin kill this guy if possible. It is possible, but we're gonna have to let her benefit from Alear's bonus. We're gonna be kind of tight. It's gonna be close if we get the boss kills or not. And if we don't, we're definitely gonna have to rewind. Lapis with any hair, kinda cute, to be honest. But I agree. Oh, did we have a missed chain attack there? We must have, right? That is unfortunate. And it might put us in a sticky situation. I'm not sure how old Lapis is supposed to be. Let's see. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to rewind. Because I was counting on getting one more attack on this guy, but that missed chain attack meant it didn't work out. Which I should have guessed a chain attack was gonna miss eventually. I mean, I used like 8 of them this turn. So definitely a skill issue on my part. Can we get bailed out with a crit, or does it not even matter? I didn't even think a crit bails us out here. I think it would have to be a double. Yeah, it would have to be a double crit. Which means the best move might be to just kill this corrupted instead and hope that like he attacks someone that can dodge.
Caught you sleeping.
Which is not impossible, but is unlikely. Probably we're gonna have to rewind. No, close.
Is this really?
Well, that's fine. Here, we're actually gonna go back 2 turns because I want to aggro the boss slightly later. Let's get the whole squad in this time, and then it'll be no problem. Oh, I might have been able to crit the boss with that. I wasn't thinking about that since I had like killer weapon on the brain, but you're right, that probably would have worked. Okay, I was hoping to aggro them 1 turn later, but I guess they just come now. I dislike my inability to see 2 feet in front of me. Tiki's on cooldown. I don't have a revival bead available. Are they like here and here and here, I think? In which case, I think we can just... I think Dragon Vein makes Alear not get hit at least by the Brave Axe one. And then we can just fight them next turn. And we'll burn our team a bit. Everybody's gonna get a little burned. And then we'll back these guys up a touch.
I don't back down.
Yeah, and if they're where I think they are in the fog, then it should be okay. The ice one is not better when you're using Camilla. The Camilla ice doesn't block them. It makes people standing on the ice faster. And I agree, the Camilla Dragon Vein is a little more thought intensive than the other one. Still can't quite get in there. Unfortunate. Yeah, the ice on Camilla is definitely good. But not, in this situation, we definitely did not want, Camilla ice.
I'm impressed.
Oh, Kagetsu can't quite reach. This might not work either. Bro, the fog is very annoying. I wish you could see it. I wish you could clear it a bit more easy. Like, we were very close to them and couldn't see anything, which annoys me a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna chance a crit here. It would be good.
I'll help.
Ugh, no crit.
Ready.
And this is the only one Kagetsu can reach, so we're gonna have him finish this kill.
Yes, sir.
Okay, he doubles her. Does he double her if she uses the hand axe? No, so that works. And then she can start chain attacking. Everybody gonna get chain attacks. Woohoo! She does like just not enough damage. That's so sad. Not even with the Alear bonus, she still comes up just short. Hmm. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do it a little differently. Panette attacking with that killer axe is very dangerous. Oh, hello. Because if she doesn't crit, she dies. Okay, we can move Alear here so that these guys can both get the bonus. I think that crit gets us there. Yeah, it definitely does. Which is good, because I would prefer not to... that we have to do it in the... Well, I don't know if it does get us there, actually. I wasn't thinking that Lapis would die before the follow-up attack. She might have to use all for one, which I think would be fine. Yeah, Ivy can attack here and get the Alear bonus. Alright, can we hit our chain attacks, please? This is my payment for the crit, is the chain attacks miss. Okay, how many of these need to hit for this to be a kill? We need to... So 16 would leave him at 18, so I would need to hit 4 of the 5 chain attacks, which you would expect, because it's an 80% chance. But let me see, is that better odds than if I do this? This way we face a 9% hit chance. I'm gonna take the 9% hit chance. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Lapis carry.
Was it much of a big brother? Was I?
Hi Nick, how does Maddening compare to other games? I like it. It feels a lot more interesting and fun than Three Houses, I think. I think the map designs are a lot more interesting. But it also doesn't frustrate me. Like, I like Conquest Maddening a lot. But since there's no Divine Pulse, you can, like, lose an hour of your time, and that's frustrating. I don't know, is the stream sound kind of choppy? I hope not. But Maddening in this game is good, and I like it, and I recommend it. Put auto advance on.
That's all right. But I haven't had a chance to say why I'm here. I already explained this to Queen Sephoria and Prince Fogado, but the Fell Dragon has been released. He's back. It's sudden, I know.
It's true, we stand Lapis here.
I already knew.
You did?
Mom and Fogado did too. We've all known for a while now.
Fogado, you too?
Sorry. Truth is, our chance meeting in Tula Desert wasn't totally by chance.
Were you deceiving us?
The opposite, actually. I had to make sure that you weren't deceiving us. When the Fell Dragon returned, we had to take steps to protect our country.
I'll lay it out for you. The palace has scouts all over Elios, keeping an eye on the Three Kingdoms. When Elusia brought back the Fell Dragon, we learned about it early on. But we couldn't beat him without the Emblem rings. And we couldn't use them without you. Our only option was to focus on defense. The corrupted started appearing, so we had to quickly lay out a plan.
And what was the plan?
First off, Mom would stay in the palace. She'd work with the Royal Guard to keep out intruders.
Yo, Solm has a pretty good setup.
The Sentinels to bolster soldiers' efforts against the corrupted.
This is probably going to be like the nicest kingdom to be in at the end of the game.
Someone claimed to be the Divine Dragon, I'd size him up and bring him to the palace.
That's why you hid the fact you're a prince.
I was in the Sentinels too, and I wandered the country keeping our rings safe.
As part of this plan, did you ever
Men cry at the Techi and Tachi death.
No.
True. You know, that is an interesting trope in Fire Emblem. They love to do like the twin bosses with the different hair colors and the... Like, they remind me a lot of the Desert Brothers in Fire Emblem 6 and 7.
Sorry we misled you, but we did it to protect the queendom.
I don't mean to criticize your country's way of doing things. I'm just surprised.
Here's the most important part of the plan, though. If you did turn out to be the Divine Dragon, we'd give you the Ring of the Radiant Hero, and then tell you where to find our other emblem ring.
Solm has a second ring?
Yep, the Ring of the Crux of Fate.
Alright, almost time to get one of the best units in the game.
A message from Solm Palace.
Huh? What is it?
Hortensia, Princess of Elusia, has breached the palace.
Oh. Oh.
What? How did she get in? We have to save Mom.
What a delivery from Ivy. Alright, there's a lot to pick up on this map. Spices, good, delicious. Gotta have our spices. Oh, I meant to donate to Solm, but I forgot. I do like to do the first donation level. Yeah, Hortensia's plotline is good in this game. I really didn't expect to like her that much, but I enjoy it. Like, shout out to Yunaka's voice actress doing impressions. Super cool stuff. Also, I love the loading screen in this game. You have all your little dudes. Alright, let me do the things I forgot to do. Etier, stop being a sniper. There we go. Think about how many enemies survived with 1 HP that she would have killed last map. Okay, just had to take care of that little piece of business. And let me make a donation to Solm. Stream sound is glitchy in what way? What is happening with the stream sound? Free her midriff. True, she works so hard for those muscles, she's got to show them off, you know? Alright, but that is where we are going to stop for the night. Couple quick announcements / reminders. Join the Discord if you want. Later this week, we're going to be doing a watch party for the Fire Emblem OVA, and I think that's going to be a good time, so, you know, join the Discord if you want to join us for that. Second, I will be appearing on Aqua Sireni's stream on Saturday, so if you want to see that, you can check out the link in the stream schedule. I'm going to be over there on Twitch for the day. We're going to be ranking, I think, all of the Fire Emblem characters from Awakening to 3 Houses. So, should be a fun one. But thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope you all have a good night.